And I have the privilege to lead NJCDC, or New Jersey Community Development Corporation. Many of you know us as an organization that serves 4,000 children and families here in Paterson each and every day. And I'm very happy to be here today to kick off an event that I think has great meaning for all of us, particularly as I look out at the young people who are here today. We were very, very fortunate through the office of our mayor to get a grant of $50,000 from Bloomberg Philanthropies to launch here in Paterson, and you'll hear more about it from the mayor, the Youth Climate Action Fund. And what we're going to do today, and what the mayor's going to do today, is give out grants of $5,000 each to 8 youth-led initiatives that are designed to address the crisis of climate change.
Yes.
You know, right now there are wars raging in different parts of this world. There's famine in Africa. There are all kinds of problems in this world. But I would submit to you that the most grave crisis that we face in this country and throughout the world is climate change. Look right now at the severe drought that we are in.
Almost 40 days.
Look at the hurricanes that have just devastated the southern part of the United States, the wildfires that in the past have decimated the beautiful west coast of our nation. Climate disruption is real, and I can think of no better way, Mayor, than having our young people deal with an issue that they are going to have to put up with much more than we as adults do, because obviously the future is yours. And I took a brief look, Mayor, at some of the applications and some of the ideas, and we're going to hear about them today, and how encouraging it is that we have young people who care so deeply about the future, not only of their country, but of this planet. I'm very, very proud to have NJCDC as part of this initiative. Now, we would not have this initiative were it not for our mayor. He may not tell you, but I think this is in large measure attributable to the very, very close relationship that he has developed with former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg. And I know you just were with him in Mexico City. And the mayor's ability to form these relationships with people of influence all throughout our nation, quite frankly, always brings benefit back to Paterson. And I think, Mayor, this is a very, very tangible example of it. You know, usually we are at an event that is a little more parochial in nature, maybe important, but parochial. Maybe it's a playground, or maybe it's a new building. Today is about improving our entire planet. And so I thank you for the work that you've done to bring these resources. And ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the mayor of the great city of Paterson, Andre Sayegh.
Yes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to elevate the energy level here in this room. You're going to repeat after me. Think globally.
Think globally.
Act locally.
Act locally. I think you can turn the microphone.
Very appropriate. You think I'm projecting well here?
I don't think you need it.
That's what we're doing. We're thinking globally and acting locally. We're doing what we can here in our section of the world. And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask for a robust and rousing round of applause for our visionary leader here at NJCDC, Mr. Robert F. Karashi. I'm not sure if you attended his gala last week. It was the social event of the century. I gave him the key to the city because this gentleman is very instrumental, he and his team, instrumental in building apartments for senior citizens, for people with chronic medical conditions, for the developmentally disabled. 10 playgrounds built in Paterson, 5 community gardens in the city of Paterson. And the mission of NJCDC is to create opportunities that will transform lives. And today we're going to talk about opportunities. Opportunities to empower, enrich, and improve people's lives. You are absolutely right, Bob. I have developed a very close relationship with the former mayor of New York City, Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg has resources. I don't know if you know Michael Bloomberg. He got $1 gazillion, if there's such a thing. He has it. And he has selected me as one of the mayors around the world to participate in programs that we feel will contribute to progress in Paterson. So last year, he invited me to Dubai. You've heard of Dubai, right? It's one of the most desirable destinations in the world. But it was definitely not for pleasure. It was strictly about business. The business of climate action. I was one of 50 cities, or Paterson was one of 50 cities that was invited. And it's to encourage municipalities like Paterson to not only identify a problem, but to seek a solution to rectify it. Because that's what Paterson aims to do. We want to be a city of synergy, not a city of silos. We want to be a city of solutions, not a city of stagnation. And by participating in the Youth Climate Action Initiative, we're going to prove that Paterson is a city of solutions and a city of sustainability. Bob knows that Paterson can make the argument we're the first sustainable city in the United States of America. Some of you are about to fact check that right now. They're going to Google and look on Wikipedia. But I'm going to take you back to the days of the founder of Paterson. Who's the founder? Come on, let's see if you're engaged. Come on, that's not fair. I want someone here to say it. But anyway, it is Alexander, or it was Alexander Hamilton. Where do you think he saw the future of the city of Paterson and sustainability? What's the symbol of the city of Paterson? You sure you want these checks? I'm going to have to withhold them if they don't get these answers. The Great Falls. So Hamilton, as Bob likes to say, affectionately say, Hamilton saw the falls and saw the future at the same time. And he used the water at the falls to power the factories. So it was hydropower to make Paterson the first planned industrial city in the United States of America. And as far as what we're doing to carry on that tradition, and as we feel in Paterson we'll return to our renewable roots, we participate in a statewide certification program known as Sustainable Jersey. And the first year we participated, we were bronze certified. But then we enhanced our environmental efforts, and now we're silver certified, the largest city in the state to be silver certified. How do we do that? We electrified our fleet. We're buying electric vehicles for our inspectors. How do we do that? We have energy audits. We want to become more efficient because part of this program is energy efficiency. What else are we doing? We're looking to reduce our carbon footprint. So that falls in line with the vision of Michael Bloomberg and anyone who's serious about climate action, reducing your emissions. And so hopefully we can go for the gold and you'll be a part of that initiative as well. But today, we're here to celebrate you, and we want to encourage you to continue your exemplary efforts in the spirit of sustainability. And I'm proud that Bob has always been a willing partner when it comes to positioning Paterson for progress. And please note, you cannot deposit these checks. Some of you feel like you could be heading off to Columbia or TD Bank immediately after this press conference. But I want Bob to come forward. Please, Bob, we're going to distribute these checks at this time. Very proud moment for us, right, Bob?
Yeah, and Mayor, I would make the point that this was a competitive process where many, many different groups of young people put forward ideas to impact climate change, and you guys are the winners.
Yes.
So give yourselves a hand.
Come on.
The first project is Paterson Recycling Bins.
Yes.
And so can the team Who's
Is
here?
that Brian Percotta? Is that how you pronounce it?
No,
What is it?
Princiotta.
Let an Italian.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Bob, go ahead.
Princiotta.
Yes, there you go.
So,
Sorry. I went to the Olive Garden last night.
and we'll have time to take pictures afterwards if you'd like.
Actually, you know what? Brian, would you like to say a few words? Come on, Brian, he wants to. Look at him.
Good.
Go ahead, Brian.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian Princiotta, and with the money I received from the grant, I plan to install recycling bins across the city.
It's good.
Doing this, I hope to encourage the residents of Paterson to recycle, creating a healthier environment. Thank you.
Thank you. Interesting, Brian. I want to double on what he said, because when I first got into office, we had a recycling bin drive at Eastside Park. Literally, people drove to the park and we distributed recycling bins. And I can't go anywhere in this city without anyone asking me if they can get a recycling bin. And of course, we provide that to residents for free. I'll give you two examples. We happen to be on East 37. We just repaved that road, and we were knocking on the door to give the individual newsletter, and the woman was like, look, someone promised me, that wasn't me, a recycling bin. And so we made sure that that was delivered to her. The next day was election day, and somebody at the poll said, I want a recycling bin. Of course, we had that delivered to them. So if there's anyone in the audience that's a Paterson resident needs a recycling bin, see me after the press conference, and we'll make sure we deliver it to you. Go ahead, Brian. And thank you, Brian. I'm sorry I butchered your last name. I went to the Olive Garden last night. It doesn't constitute anything.
Mayor, next project is Green Acres Community Garden, and it's Eddie Savori, right? Eddie? Come on.
And I see Eddie's proud father's grandmother's here as well. It's a family affair. Yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Eddie, you want to say a few words?
Eddie, tell us about your project here. I'll hold your check.
Hi, I'm Eddie Savoy, and with the grant, we will be working with Green Acre Community Garden and
Make it a better garden, right?
make it a better garden, fix the greenhouse, work with local schools. I think that's pretty much it.
That's good. That's good.
And in all seriousness, I think these are obviously mock checks, and I think that the funds are otherwise going to be sent electronically. Is that right? Okay. Next is Urban Farm to Table, a better initiative, Urban Farm to Table. Who's here for that? Hi. Oh, my goodness.
Good morning. My student doesn't like to speak. She likes to work. So a better initiative is about food nutrition and sustainability. Less waste, making sure that everything that we could use could possibly be used, from the skins of a lemon to the peels of an onion. Less waste, a lot of composting to be reused and to keep our city sustainable.
So as far as food waste is concerned, do you know what day the most amount of food is wasted? It's coming up. It's Thanksgiving. Not the day of the week, an actual day. So let's be mindful of that as well.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, we have the Green Thumbs and Dirty Hands, Kayla Wimberly and
like
team.
that. Kayla, the mic is yours, and I have a daughter named Kayla. Yesterday was her birthday. Yes. Yes.
Hello everyone, I want to thank you all for coming here today to support our organization, Green Thumb. Our mission is to create community gardens all over Paterson to help better the community so we can put fresh produce on the tables of all Paterson residents that need it. Thank you so much.
Neighborhood Community Garden, Derby, Kelly, V, and T. All right, we've got a whole team here. Come on over here. Come on, guys. Come forward. All right.
Gifts are
You guys hear me? All right, look at the guy with the big camera. Great. Does one of you want to say a few words? Let's say something.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rakid Rahman, and we will be building a community garden that supplements our school community, school food pantry that will reduce the reliance on store-bought produce, which in turn will reduce the amount of trucks on the road that will reduce carbon emissions. Thank you.
I love this next one. Beautiful Paterson.
Yes.
And Monty Myers and team.
Hello everyone, I would like to introduce my proposal, Beautiful Paterson. This project aims to restore and maintain the cleanliness of Paterson Park streets and neighborhoods through youth-led litter removal efforts.
Well said.
You have some politicians and maybe get up here and just so succinctly tell everyone what the projects are about. The next is Paterson Food Waste Awareness Project from the Passaic County Technical Vocational Schools Teen Center. Okay. Let's take a picture.
They tell us to go to class. They tell us to go to class all the time.
Let's do it.
Come on.
That's right. Please. Yes, of course.
Good morning. My
Good
name
morning.
is Celia Hopkins. I am the School-Based Youth Program Director at the PCTVS Teen Center. I am honored to accept this award on behalf of our students that could not be here today. Our project, which is the Food Waste Awareness Project, is aimed to bring awareness to students in the local community about how food can be preserved, even the ugly fruit that we may see that we're like, we don't want those. But we are aimed to just bring more awareness to sustaining food and not being wasteful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, the Sustainability Food and Security Project, Jaden Cabrera.
Go, David.
Hi, my name is Jaden Cabrera. I would like to propose my brand, Sunsun Nutrition. So we focus on giving our community access to better health and wellness through herbs and holistic living. So we aim to give our community access to better health.
What a wonderful group of young awardees, right?
Yes.
So Mayor, maybe you can close out, and then if we can, we'll ask all our awardees to gather over here for a group picture.
Thank you. Thank you. And let's give Bob and NJCDC another round of applause. Thank you for your partnership, Bob. So, I want to close with social determinants of health. And it involves access. Access to healthy foods. Yes, unfortunately, we have access to ShopRite cookies and potato chips today, so we're not necessarily fulfilling that mission. But access, which is a lot of what you're going to be providing. It also involves, the social determinant of health involves access to parks. Yesterday, we cut the ribbon on a new playground at Eastside Park, and I talked about Bob and how many playgrounds they built, 10 of them. So we've invested in total over $100 million in improving our public spaces in Paterson because it's a way to improve public health. So it comes together as a city of synergy, focusing on access to public spaces and public health. And so we want, as one Paterson, to fulfill that mission and vision for ultimately a healthier city. And we couldn't ask for better ambassadors than all of you, so that people can look to you as role models and want to emulate the progress that you've made here in Paterson in their respective municipalities. Thank you. Bob, you want to say something?
Yeah. You know, I sat down and it occurred to me, Mayor, that I wish every television news station in the region were here, because this is such a great example of young people, most of whom are here from Paterson, all of whom are going to do their work in Paterson. And it's just a shame that sometimes the headlines are different, right? Because this headline shouts the greatness of Paterson's young people. And I can tell you that I would put Paterson's young people and their ability to care and to have an impact and get things done, I would put them up against students from anywhere in this state or even this nation. So I'm just thrilled to see the creativity and the dedication and the desire to make a difference in the room this morning. Give yourselves a hand.
Yes, Bob.